Hey guys, Fgeitas here. I just tried a live demo for Prey, the 2017 reboot, you know, the one developed by Arcade Studios. It's now available on PS4 and Xbox One, and I think you should try it out. I really enjoyed that game, you know. I was really not with high hopes for that game because I tried on hype that much, but after trying this demo, I think it's gonna be one of the great ones, you know, this year. It's gonna be a great game this year. If I could describe the game in one single sentence, I would say this is Bioshock and Half-Life had a baby together, you know? You know, let me start out by saying that this Prey has nothing to do with the original Prey, you know, the one that came out for 360. This one is set in a futuristic dystopia where technology is advanced to the point where you could enhance a human being, you know, and the other one has nothing to do with that. Let's talk about the demo itself, you know. I'm not going to major spoilers, just going to try it out and give you the setting. But basically, you start in your apartment, you wake up, you go to work in the chopper. As soon as you get into the chopper, you start seeing this landscape full of skyscrapers, corporate buildings, and the Bethesda logo and the Arcane logo stamped out in the scenery. Right now, the first impression I got there was the soundtrack that kicked in. It's that new retro wave stuff that's kind of the thing right now, but this soundtrack is made by Mick Gordon, who also did the Doom soundtrack, and I gotta say, good job, Mick, you did it again, because hell, that's one hell of a soundtrack. You know, you go to work and you basically run some tests that are your tutorial stuff, you know, the movement stuff. You jump, you touch the buttons, you try to hide behind some chairs, and that's basically the whole test. But then everything goes wrong in the middle of some test. I'm not gonna say what happens, and you wake up in your apartment again. And that's where all the psychological shit starts going on. You find out that you've been living a lie all of this time. You've been stuck in the same day. You see that on the presentation when they presented the game at E3. You see that, but I forgot. I'm not very good at remembering things, and I totally forgot. And then it kind of kicked me. Oh, this is what they showed. You know, just me reliving the same day all over again. You know, you wake up, you find out you've been living all this lie. You get out the door and you see a dead body, and that's. I'm not going to say anything. It's just where the action starts. It's really cool. I mean, you do feel that you are in a separate world of where you used to live. But basically, I'm not giving you any spoilers. I'm just going to say about some stuff I encountered. I really like the feeling of the enemies. You have, I'm not really sure what they are, you know, but basically encountered two types of enemies through this demo. And for me, the worst one was the mimics. Mimics are beings that can transform themselves into other objects, everyday life objects. And what happens is you spend most of your time doubting your senses, because everything you see and everything that's close to you can actually be an enemy, except you don't know it. You know, you can turn to, if you hit a chair, the chair can be a mimic, the trash can be a mimic, a plant can be a mimic, and that gives you the sense of not trusting anything, you know. It's an environment where you always constantly doubt yourself. It's so amazing how they did that, and I spent most of my time, you know, hitting things with a wrench, because I thought, okay, this is gonna be an enemy now, and I hit it with a wrench, and no, it turns out it's just a chair. I hit again, and okay, it turns out it's just a plant. And that's how the game creates that first layer of fear, the thing where you don't trust your senses, you don't trust your vision, you don't trust your audition. You just know that something is wrong around you, where you don't know where it is or how it's gonna come at you, but it's so well done. It's really well done. It provided so many jump scares on me that, you know, it's obvious that they put a great effort to do this, you know. The game has some skill tree upgrades, you know, kind of like Deus Ex. It reminds me a lot of Deus Ex, the skill tree, the hacking and the repair skill. You can upgrade your health, you can upgrade your stamina, and overall, this 1 hour teaser of the game is just, if this is what Arcane plans to do with the rest of the game, man, bring it on, you know, because I really want to see more. It left me with that taste on that mouth that I want more of this, you know. I'm usually not the guy who gets hyped for games, but on this one, you know, the demo got me sold on this one. But basically, this is a two-way discussion. I want to know if you tried out the Prey demo, what's your thoughts about it. Have you played the original Prey? I don't know, I've been playing for the past few months to see how that compares, and I see that I really didn't have the need to do that, because it's nothing alike. Tell me all that in the comments below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm Fgeitas, and I'll see you on the next one.